Action.
Forwards, 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 backwards, 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 backwards. Allan.
Is this Joe Allan?
It was the fact that it was people who were going to university and having a friendship where you always don't want to leave, and the fact that I don't know, I feel like everyone who's here might have had something like that in the sense of when they come here, like they would have had a friend back home that was going elsewhere or were planning to go to the same place. So I think like that especially, it was like, right, I can get behind that because I know what that's like and I know how I can try and portray that in a way.
Like Guy said, a lot of us have been in a position where, you've had a strong bond or a strong friendship with somebody either in school or in university, and when things change, human beings are naturally resistant to change. We don't like it. It's not part of our nature to adapt easily. So, the prospect of, writing something where a big theme of it is change and upheaval in two people's lives that, one of them doesn't deal particularly well with, was quite an interesting area to explore.
At the end of the day, I've got to do what's best for me.
Why didn't you tell me before? Not 10 minutes ago, you were telling me everything was fine, and now it's not fine.
The fact that, you've got these two mates who basically they go to different unis and clearly they have like a very good relationship. I think that's something that we've all been through at some point, or unfortunately are going to have to go through at some point. But yeah, no, that and like, especially the fencing, because I don't really know that much about fencing before doing this. I feel like I've learned a lot already, so yeah.
For me, the first part of the script I read is actually the scene we're shooting now, the argument bit. So for me, I came into it less about fencing and more about these two people who obviously had a really strong relationship and it's fallen apart. I think everyone can relate to that. So I think I really responded to that, the human, emotional element of it.
Pretty much had fun working here.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fun, because I've done some shoots where I didn't have as much fun as I have had here. Where it was here, there's sort of like a nice balance between the work and just sort of like, having fun with it, just basically doing what you love to do.
You're having a good production when you can have a kick about during it. I think that's the sign of a good production, when you can like have like a fun break and just get to know people as well. I think that's really important.